Digivision Network.
Hello and welcome to Africa's leading technology, business and lifestyle show on television. I am Hannah Hedger. To be a part of this show, please log on to www.digivationnetwork.com.ng. You can also reach us via the number on your screen or use our social media platforms.
This is Digivation Network.
Today, we bring you details of the 6th edition of Policy Implementation Assisted Forum, where stakeholders call for the effective implementation of set policies. We also take you through the 3rd edition of Marketing Hackathon, which was held in Lagos, Nigeria, featuring tech startups, marketing experts, and industry leaders. Stay with us. During the week, industry leaders, tech startups, marketing professionals, as well as media practitioners were all in attendance at Mackhack 3.0, which was themed Beyond Limits, Unleashing Creativity with Emerging Tech, where they explored the evolution of traditional marketing. The 3rd edition of Marketing Hackathon, Mackhack 3.0, which was themed Beyond Limits, Unleashing Creativity with Emerging Tech, and was held at Oriental Hotel, Lagos, featured a network of innovative startups, marketing professionals, media practitioners, as well as industry leaders, exploring the remarkable evolution of traditional marketing and how technology, artificial intelligence, and e-commerce is changing the scope of marketing. Techpreneur in attendance included the keynote speaker, Olagbonlahon Olusanya, Director of Tech Knowledge, who highlighted the vast benefits of AI in revolutionizing customers' experience and marketing strategies.
We say that with emerging technologies, there is a lot of data there. We begin to see Internet of Things, and things are not being secure. And that's one of the reasons we have SciTech security to enable enterprise and government defend and protect and help them secure their operations.
While appreciating the exposure of innovations and networking the event facilitated, participants expressed their relief in finding out about AI's interference with their jobs, as it is prone to cause a significant shift in job markets.
Before I came to this program, I had a lot of questions about AI, taking over our jobs and all. But now the questions have been answered, and now rest assured that AI won't take over the jobs.
I'm happy that even with our digital phones, we can use it greatly, even with AI. And people that don't even have this phone, they can also access it through radio.
It's very good when you have a lot of people in your industry get together to come talk about what it is you also have to learn in between. And also it's the digital age, everybody's moving like boom, 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 boom.
If the objective is for us to run media campaigns for the fun of running media campaigns, then that's fine. But if the objective is to run campaigns that are more performance-driven, more objective-driven, where you want results, then it's very, very important that your campaigns need to focus on the consumer. So total understanding of the consumer, understanding their habits, their touch points, where they consume media, super, super important.
At the end of the day, consumer is king. Yes, there needs to be a balance, but when you look at it, and which is one of what the speaker said, when we look at it from the consumer rather than the brand perspective, it changes a lot of things, especially when it comes to campaigns that can be done.
Some of the exhibitors who took part in the event disclosed the relevance of the event in respect to the exposure of the businesses.
From our own perspective, from what we've seen with a couple of other companies in the media space, in terms of products and AI generally. I mean, a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about AI, but I feel like it's here to stay. It's here to help marketing, media, and just to help grow the ecosystem way faster than we'd expect it to be.
We're getting to be enlightened on the importance and how this new AI of the thing could be of importance to every content creator out there and the impact of it on technology right now. So it is a blessing being here and knowing that, okay, we'll get more knowledge on the importance of AI.
In a bold move to disrupt the traditional markets in Nigeria with 103 million internet users, Mackhack 3.0 supported emerging startups and groundbreaking innovative solutions with $25,000 worth of gifts, thereby paving way for a more diversified and sustainable ecosystem. The Director General of the National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, Notap, Dr. Obiageli Amadiobi, has issued a strict warning to Nigerian companies that have refused to submit their technology transfer agreement for proper registration and evaluation. The newly appointed Director General of the National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, Notap, Dr. Obiageli Amadiobi, has declared that there would be serious penalties for Nigerian companies that have refused to submit their technology transfer agreements for proper registration and evaluation. During a news conference in Abuja, she stated that Notap is committed to regulating the inflow of foreign technology through the registration of technology transfer agreements in order to promote the development of locally motivated technologies, given that over 90% of the technologies powering the Nigerian economy are imported. She also stated that the non-registration of technology by these companies has been shortchanging the Nigerian economy, and which by law, it is compulsory that Notap is involved during the technology negotiation stage in order for Nigerian entrepreneurs to acquire appropriate technology in the best contractual terms. Issuing a stern warning, the DG stressed the fact that no company is permitted to boycott the registration of technology transfer agreements with Notap in this present administration, as doing so will not only continue to shortchange the Nigerian economy but also attract strict penalties for such offenders. Following efforts to see that the new set policies issued by the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation, Digital Economy, FMOCIDE, are implemented, stakeholders deliberate on important issues affecting the ICT industry at the 6th edition of Policy Implementation Assisted Forum, PIAFO, which was held in Lagos. In a combined effort to drive the new set policies issued by Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation, Digital Economy, FMOCIDE, to fruition, industry captains call for effective implementation of set policies at the 6th edition of Policy Implementation Assisted Forum, PIAFO 2024, themed Accelerating Collective Prosperity Through Technical Efficiency, which was held at Radisson Blu Hotel, Lagos. Kickstarting the discourse, the Deputy Director in charge of Policy, Competition and Economic Analysis of the Nigerian Communication Commission, Mrs. Frida Bruce Bennett, presented the keynote speech of the EVC, Dr. Aminu Mita, highlighting the strategic blueprint and policies issued by the FMOCIDE, while stating NCC's objectives and roles.
We have the blueprint, strategic blueprint, accelerating our collective prosperity for technical efficiency. Now, what is the key focus of this document? It is to harness the power of technology to elevate Nigeria's global standing, to create sustainable employment opportunities for all, and improve the quality of lives for Nigerians as we move to a globally connected world, as we move to a world where technology thrives, as we move to a world where technology is actually now the foundation, the bedrock, and the sustainability of the nation.
Speaking on harmonizing Nigerians' 5 deployment strategies for effective implementation, Executive Director of Broadband Communications Limited, Mr. Chidi Ibisi, outlined the struggles the industry faced in the past and is currently facing in implementing set policies and meeting up with estimated targets.
The National Broadband Plan was put together by industry stakeholders as well as NCC. And the objectives here and the targets here are very important, right? Right of way. We're still dealing with issues of right of way. Executive Secretary of our convention, right of way. Now, right of way is a challenge. You come to a state like Lagos, they tell you this is it. You take it or leave, right? You go to some states, they've started waiving right of way. Abuja is very unique. They have the highest cost of right-of-way charges, and that's federal government. That's federal government that's going around to all the different states saying, reduce your cost of right-of-way. We've had meetings with them, but in this case, the right-of-way charges in Abuja are very high. All right, provide incentives. And as we go down, we're going to talk about incentives and issues of funding, okay? Now, broadband targets, when? 2020, 2025. You're going to see when we get to the current plan that the Honorable Minister has, that it borrows from some of these, right?
Nigerian broadband landscape targets a penetration rate of 70% by 2025, a coverage of 80% population and 75% fiber optic network by the end of 2027. In order for all targets to be attained, all stakeholders must continue to collaborate and with the unwavering support of the federal government of Nigeria. You're watching Digivation Network on AIT. I am Hannah Hedger. Just before we let you go, we bring you other exciting stories that made rounds this week. Lagos State government has declared a ban on yellow buses, which includes Danfo and Korope along the Lekki to Ekpe corridor, effective from 1st of October 2024. According to statement from Shola Giwa, the special advisor to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu on transportation, the ban is in line with the Lagos State Strategic Transportation Master Plan (STMP) and is part of some solutions to restructure the existing unregulated public transport bus operations on Lekki to Ekpe corridor. As stated in the Lagos Transport Policy and Bus Route Network, in order to enhance seamless traffic flow, there will be relocation of Korope to inner routes, re-registration and recertification of all buses, as well as introduction of an e-ticketing system to ensure comfort and security of lives and properties along the corridor. Warning the operators to comply with the regulations in order to avoid fines and other penalties that disregard for the bus reform initiative will attract, Mr. Giwa stated that only registered operators will be allotted routes and the registration should be done within 2 weeks. Nigerian banks' credits to private sectors such as trade credits, loans, supports rises by over 65% over a period of 1 year, reaching 74.31 trillion naira at the end of May 2024. According to reports from Kodro Securities' weekly economic and market report, data from the Central Bank of Nigeria reveals that the banking sector continues to provide support for the Nigerian economy by giving out credit to private sectors, CPS, which increased with 65.9% according to 2024 May data compared to 2023 May. In order to enhance banking sector's contribution to the economy, CBN issued a directive for increase in lending and support to CPS, and this increase in loan reveals the robust balance sheet of Nigerian banks, which are also attracting foreign investors to Nigeria, as there is a significant increase in capital importation into the country. Speaking on the national economic target of $1 trillion, Dr. Olayemi Kadoso, CBN governor, said that the ongoing recapitalization will strengthen banks further to drive the target and support stable growth in the economy. He further added that additional capital will not only provide substantial buffer for banks against potential economic challenges, but also enhance Nigerian banks' capability to support economic growth and compete globally. Analysts at Kodro Securities attributed the increase in CPS in the review period to the Deposit Money Bank's (DMB's) effort to boost risk assets creation in line with CBN's 50% loan to deposit (LDR) and the impact of Naira depreciation on foreign-dominated assets.
Tech innovation and lifestyle. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. www.youtube.com/Digivation Network.
This is Digivation Network.
With that interesting news, we've come to the end of this week's episode. For details, reach us via WhatsApp on 0805 500 1878. Until next week, I am Hannah Edja. Bye.